or fashioned from the skins of your enemies, or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
Just wink at me, dog?
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether.
His voice changed now.
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Wait, it does change? Really?
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
I'm his nemesis. I'm the main character, don't forget.
No. All else is... equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
She has a very
But
manly
then
voice.
Came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before.
We already fucked this guy up once or twice before.
Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind.
They said half of it.
Until one day, I
said
realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
Oh, there's the other part.
And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Foreshadowing. Who is he talking to? He's talking to Zenos Chat. Duh. You frickin' dumb bitch. I'm gonna stream late. I'm gonna go pee and get some water. Stretch a little bit. PP in the TT. That's toilet. I will return shortly. What up, gangsters? I missed some upskirt. Word. Do I know what kind of rice cooker I have? It's like Zoji Rushi or some shit. Oh, there you are, feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholar Montechiagne and thank him for coming to our rescue in the rostrum. No, he didn't do shit. As it turns out, he'd come to see us following the hearing only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. I had not heard that saying in a million years. Since we're still waiting for each toll of the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Nod. Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphinaud can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to the phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. He's a thief. That would be for the best. If the others return, tell them we will not be long. Come, Dwarf Chan. We ride. Huge ass, thanks for subbing. You gonna actually hit it? You gonna hit the... That's the sage weapon. Put him away. Heading out for a stroll? Scholark himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I, too, am eager to see him, says Alphinaud, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alice says, Alphinaud, of all people worrying over his reputation, and our alma mater, no less, will wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Someone flexed at me in game. That's hot. Wait, maybe we should teleport. Sir, yes, sir. Burbo, thanks for subbing. Hello. I will not be stopping you. Our yearly bath. Asterisk splashes in water. Asterisk. You bathe with your clothes on? Yeah. His mouth moved because he said it out loud, chat. He said asterisk splashes in water, asterisk. Here it is, the phenomenon. Oh, fuck. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also has a number of has numerous laboratories. Don't give a shit about this place. As the center of what became the studio was established, don't care. Though there's a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, even in the universe itself. Then in 400 year in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without the question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlian's foremost educational institute. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on. You both joined the studium at the same age, yeah? From where I stand, you're equally as prodigious scholars. I see what you say, but Alphinaud actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I'm certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. In all respects, have I been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this is where the legend of Alphinaud began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. However, or hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphanod, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Nod. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's look for the scholar. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. Master Debater, boys. Purple Sun, thanks for subbing. This guy's flexing, bruh. Damn. He's got a Pompadour, too. That was Alphanod, wasn't it? The Alphanod. And he's with his sister, Master Baldician's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Shut up, dwarf. Direct me to the Scholark now. Oh, sorry. You said you're looking for the Scholark. Yes, knowing him, he could be anywhere, but Miss Alia Poe should have a better idea. What you got, bruh? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Why do they even put those shops in the game? Hope you don't mind if I stand right here. Bullying children? He's not children. He's a 200-year-old dwarf. He needs to shut the fuck up while John Souls is here. Are you lost? Wander off off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're the trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Wrong. Oh, how silly it'd be an orientation disorder. Ahem, allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal with. Don't care. Don't care. I'm not a gleaner. The only thing I'm interested in is gleaning information about the Scholar's whereabouts. I beg your pudding. You're not a gleaner? Then this was all an elaborate ruse. No, wait, come to think of it, you never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak to him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in. The time it's taken me to tell you all of this, the Scholar has probably already left. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? Yeah, woo! He spoke to me. He actually spoke to me. I assure you, I'll tell you all about it after my business with the Scholark has concluded. Scholark, tell me, my good fellow, does this have to do with the saving the world from catastrophe? Why don't we turn our attention to Master Levenar's graduation thesis? I, too, have my doubts regarding our policy on non-intervention. Surely your experience has never seen the reason you incurred the ire of the forum. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see you butt heads with those old codgers. What does the dwarf have to say? Things were bad enough during our school days, and Alphanod's time abroad has only heightened his fame, or should it be infamy? As he had his rivals and detractors, of course, though most of them gave that up after his adoring fans set upon them like ravenous dogs. Alphanod, on the other hand, never paid them much notice. They were simply beneath him. Sounds familiar. Yo. Yes, the Scholark was here a short while ago. He offered me advice. Don't care. This way. My lady. I think. Nope, that's a man. I made this song. It's flutes. I found him. Hello, sir. Purple Sun, thanks for subbing. Poopity Doo, thanks for subbing. Jersey, thanks for subbing.
Ah, I remember you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
You're welcome. Wait. This guy is best friends with Final Fantasy Jesus, by the way.
I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged.
Very important character.
I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Not Mickey
Had the
Mouse.
vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
Hold on.
Dower. Dower. D. O. U. R. Dower.
Dower.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
This guy's crying, bruh. I forgot to turn on auto text.
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics.
I do.
Never mind Matoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
How old does this guy have to be to look this old as an elf? He just winked at me and that was weird.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
Just tell us, dog. We won't tell anyone, I promise.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Oh, yeah.
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
The public
As
cannot be
such, those
trusted.
entrusted with this duty have been bound
Yeah, that's
by
what I
an
thought.
enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the forum.
How is that even possible?
They cast mute too.
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Dower.
You gonna teach me, bruh? Is this Harry Potter? Oh my god! Parlor tricks!
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Good. Please teach me the basics of my literal
The ether,
study.
which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms. 2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
It's the one the elephant told us about. Friendship. Duh. It's corporeal aether, you idiot.
Fuck you, bitch.
Very good. This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change.
I'm a
The
black
same
mage.
can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
I can't read that, dog.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
Just welcome to the jungle. Word?
It would blot out everything that was written.
Of course.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Indeed.
In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago.
Apparently for someone.
And what might that have been?
Got him. Nice. Let me say something.
The seventh umbral calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
Chat, important lore
No
note.
one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
Important lore note. The seventh umbral calamity is the calamity in which Vigor's character is a veteran. He's one of few brave soldiers that were on the battlefield when the world was reset. So when you see his tattoo, that's what it's from.
The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Charlian prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
Oh.
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
That's what it's doing, though, you lying bitch.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
Nice.
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
That's the afterlife, chat. Kinda.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
Welcome to Hydro Town, that's what it says.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Welcome to
What
the
happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world.
Wrong.
Reborn into another form.
That's not what Final Fantasy Jesus would want.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
It said, welcome to Flavor Town. No, it did not.
Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now
Agreed.
that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
Ow.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend. Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo.
I hate that bitch.
She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Goodbye. What do we get? A weapon. You've been granted the run of the Phenomenon if you are game. What? Dad? Are we gonna get tutored? Boom. New weapon. It's a stick with the glowy orb in it. Wait, how come I can't do that? Oh. It's for life skillers. Fucking hard pass. You will never be Japanese. You will never understand that without Google Translate. Rylan's still digesting a rather hefty portion of food for thought. Well, that's giving me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the form's true motives and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in the days to come. On that note, let's head back to the annex. Which is the way you can better acquaint yourself with Kiala while I share our fighting with Graha. This bitch thinks that John Souls is a life skiller. I can't believe it.
I am John Souls, the main protagonist. Chat is lame and
What? Hold on.
Chat is lame and cringe.
It's the Japanese dub, so the lip sync doesn't match up all the way. Why does my character sound like a bitch? I don't know. Why do you look like a bitch? Bitch. Damn. Welcome back. From what I hear, oh shit. While you're away, I received word from our fellow Scions, sorry. As expected, news of boarding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are underway to bring leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Laminsa. The time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason for us to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us at Vilbrand. Nod. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, will you, Estinian? Shrug. This doesn't seem like that many boxes. Ew, I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Mitra and the alchemists of the Great Work put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the forest watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already at the ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. Hell yeah, brother. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. Nod. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limsa Lominsa. Nod. You didn't nap because of the booster? I think I'm getting my booster soon. Are the side effects like getting the second shot? Enter the command room in Limsa Lominsa. Time to go see the worst faction leader. You didn't feel anything? Yeah, this guy's fucking Chad. Your arm was sore for 2 days? What? You just got the vaccine, you're already getting boosted? Hello? I got the vaccine like 6+ months ago or some shit. Blah, blah, blah. 3 most powerful women in one room. They're here. The women. My apologies for calling you away from the Charlian at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers. It is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action. We've taken the initiatives to be set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn that we are in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlon, the allied nations have engaged on separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, the surge in abductions of kobolds. Who cares about the beast people? While your triumph in Rad's at hand is giving us cause for hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us this way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telephoroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. Those brave few will be the Ilzabard contingent. Oh! I think such progress has made in such short a span. My God. Its objectives are twofold. The first, to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Telephoroi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for political or strategic gain, but because it is the right thing to do. Wow, so brave. I do not ask that we set aside decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. They're literally slaves. I ask only that in choosing to remember we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that there could be no reconciliation, only death without end. That was a weird beginning to that sentence. Aye, on that we can agree. Our second objective is that colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spies are merely a precursor of what is to come. Though the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway, though the same could be said of the Telephoroi. There's certainly no rush to press further into our lands, and which the spies' primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Yishol's analysis of the Tower's influence on Therocurans. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the larger spire of the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth. This is actually in the Pathfinder 2e module that my friends and I are playing, this is literally the plot of that. We're going around taking out spires that are charging something up. We'll bring their screams crashing down along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. Nod. We want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request for both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Perhaps you should be the one to answer that.
I am the protagonist.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Istola, Thancred, and Urianga have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warning scales to El Amigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabard. Rabban and Lord A. Merrick are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing first and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telephoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who could create a diversion. Now go. Safe in the knowledge of Eorzea will be as you left it, or better upon your return. Nod. Hey, Food, thanks for subbing. That dub was pretty good. Perfect lip sync. Skirt. 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 We fly. Gorilla, to me! All right. Sure, there's a lot of people here. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys and destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warning skills of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord A. Merrick be leading the contingent? I want to lead. Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Hey, chat, who is this? Who is this guy? This is from the beginning of the stream. Hey, Merrick. Wow, good fucking job, dude. Good fucking job, man. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of our Ilsabard contingent. Very suggested that we send some of our own finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto Garly, and says made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd rather be at your side charging into the fray. Alas, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord A. Merrick's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsabard, I and other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank both of you. We meet again. Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's the, Oh, it's him. It's this guy, the Emperor. Word of your exploits travels quickly. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contributions on this occasion is but a minor one, but That being the information I have shared with Maxima for the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us. Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telephoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. Why? I stood accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel to the Ilsabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, there are those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of the former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Wow, this guy's smart. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, it would only hinder your efforts.
Pee pee poo poo.
I didn't have one ready. For what it is worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen. I am certain of it. In light of Caius' rather unique circumstances, I will instead assume the role of your guide. Who the fuck is this? Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love of Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? Nod. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two, and if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. Chest gear. The most important piece of equipment. Yeah, but what does it look like? It looks cringe. Yikes. Frickin' yikes, bud. Question marks. The other members of the Ilsabard contingent are gathered in the Royal Palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so make your way as soon as possible inside when you are ready. Yep. Definitely don't get to walk inside. Wait, is this a trial? Question mark? What is this? Is it a ruby weapon? Oh, from last expansion. Never mind then. Don't give a fuck. The remaining members of the Scions, your friends, and most of the Ilsabard contingent await you within. Would you like to see through? Yes, bitch. Please. Please, please, please. I didn't do the weapons? No, I didn't really do endgame stuff in Shadowbringers.
By the 12.
Nice. Oh my god. Hey, it's Minfilia. No, it's not. She's dead.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
Oh my god.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
Damn, he's doing push-ups.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Chat, who is this?
Lucia.
Damn.
I've come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Nice. I like this song.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
We're about to enter the Shadowlands, essentially.
Everyone!
Nah, not really.
If I may have your attention.
Hi. The fuck is that bowl cut looking ass bitch? Pay attention, boys. This is your rousing speech.
You to speak first.
If I must.
Oh, that's the
I am Arun Sena.
Yeah.
Spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer. We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
Word?
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
The fuck are you, dog?
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
This guy's voice actor is good.
Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like
the
any
only
pirate
British
worth
guy
his
doing a
salt,
British
I
accent.
know, when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
He does sound like Octo.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Am I supposed to be intimidated
Since
by
we
your
all
dwarf?
know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind.
Who's the lady in red?
But we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
She's from Shadowbringers, right?
Well, you're certainly raring to go.
Yeah.
But then again, so are we.
Oh no, that's the masked lady from A Realm Reborn.
The
That's
most
right.
dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
Ida. Why?
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow.
Child army.
That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
Naturally. Yeah.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
Feel strong, man.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
Old friends.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
Comrades count 23.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
When do I get to speak?
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead.
How tall is that lady? Like 7 feet?
Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Yo, she my boss, bruh. Damn.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
Okay. Hi.
There is another awaiting introduction.
Who the fuck are you, dog?
Lord Emanolane?
Yep, I know him.
Yes. Emanolane de Forton, at your service.
Nice accent.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Cool.
Young Dabbit's coming back tonight.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honohua with my tales of daring-do.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies
Thanks.
from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Late as always.
They've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Oh my god. So mean. What the F? That guy's weapon is a rock, dude. You can do better than that.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Yeah, I know.
Sena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Nah. We might have to kill a
Warriors
lot
of the
of them.
Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
They my homies, dog.
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
You're a tank, bro. Should be on the front lines.
Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Why are they looking away from while he's talking?
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
Why? Tell me why.
Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy.
Feels strong,
but after
man.
seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
Not me.
Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
He didn't really do much, though.
Maxima,
with the
who stands
Garlemald
with us
people.
today, tried to reform Garlemald from within and make peace with Doma. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Wow. So touching.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
And convenient.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Convenient.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Who do we want to talk to? You. I care not for the airmen or the troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die ignominiously. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I will volunteer to join this band at Serena's request, even if she thinks it's a worthy cost. That is really enough. We help for different tribes of Bloods grow strong of late. She is much better company on a hunt than any of the steps oafish men could dream to be. Women relationship. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalgia and other several tribes have offered to send troops of their own. Yeah, but we don't have to take them, right? Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive the harsh climate of Ilsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telophoroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warning scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Sure. Stupid ass beast people. Don't care. One for each delegation. Oh, that doesn't seem like enough. Many thanks. These houses will prove to be a deciding factor. The battle's come. I find myself. Let's get on the airship already, okay? I am interested in what she has to say. The set of warning skills I spy, not that I would know what they look like. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with aether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves. Is that the right term? Anyway, this will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain and whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, and nervous or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if you gave me a chance to put Zenos back in the grave where he belongs. I hear you got something for us. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Go back to school. This isn't a place for a child like you. Wait, was that a typo in there? I'm sad I missed it. Script. You have a warning scale for me too? Yes. It's not my son. He's no son of mine if he doesn't have the pompadour. Also, John Stoles is a eunuch, chat. That's official lore. Make sure you remember that, okay? This is our last chance to make right. Oh fuck! You needn't worry about your younger and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Sidney claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he has spent a fair bit of time up north recently, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put a fine point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. Ark, is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor, I hear? Is it fucking Dance Man's? Oh. But how? I have my ways, oh yes indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilzabard without telling me. Ah, nothing escapes my notice. Am I supposed to be impressed by this boring ass outfit? Now you will wear these garments I made for you whether you like it or not. Smile. You never cease to amaze. What? Why do we need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion rather than the pursuit of highest quality fashions. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? It doesn't look warm, though. And I did have one other thing to share. Artemis and blah, 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 blah have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying in the Rising Stones for a while, so keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlotte. Oh, why not? You can keep Crowd Company in the Baldesian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there, and I heard did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were laying in comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we'd have nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless is in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll be on my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you other than to pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. B-Duck and Spanker Danky, thanks for subbing. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. North Sea Coat. Add any dressing you want, but a potato is still a vegetable. Damn, well said, dog. This guy frickin' hates potatoes. Isn't Sena the name of a medicine for irritable bowel syndrome? Hell yeah, it is, dog. I don't have any glamour prisms. It's a laxative? Word? Hunter is desperately trying to retain her composure. She prepares to see you on another perilous journey. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you, says Tataru. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? I can't die, I'm the protagonist. This guy can die, though, because he doesn't have a name. In order to finally meet you, we have the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there is aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. On board the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence as recommended. They set aside sufficient time to view the scenes in their entirety. Blah, blah, blah. In addition, you'll be required to participate in battle. Yep. It's movie night. I'm level 82. Movie night, movie night, movie night, movie night. This the place right here? Nope, I'm an idiot. Wait, is it? Was it up here?
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range.
This one.
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Bitch, it's snowing, dog.
On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius.
What a weird name.
The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
We're not wearing our coat, boys. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah! True! An RPM dying of hypothermia? Oh.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party.
Cool.
They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Oh my god!
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that.
I like this song too.
Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number.
Is that Guan Yu's weapon? What the F?
However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus' death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
They're mind-controlled, you idiot!
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Say it one more time. One more time.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
He got there, boys. We made it.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
I'm going to kill them.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
What do you know, bitch? You're like 12. I'm a veteran.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position.
Depot.
Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
You know who said that, chat? Sun Tzu.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
Look how dumb their skirts look. I just noticed. The guy on the far right, it's clipping through his leg.
As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
Is Sun Tzu a cat boy?
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Hell yeah! The closed physics get fucked above 60 FPS. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot.
Depot.
Sorry. Depot. They can see you, dog. What are you guys doing, man?
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Ishtola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks.
Oh, please.
All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely.
Do I have to control him?
Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes.
It's a stealth mission, man.
Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but
you feel bad for your mom who had to do this? It took her forever.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like.
I'm gonna get a first try, baby.
I always do.
Zal, thanks for subbing.
I wish you the best of luck.
Well, so what are you guys gonna do, huh? Good. Blah, blah, blah. Buff. I can't even move him. Not be cast while in combat. Neutralizes dogs. Silent takedown. Okay. Commence.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
I'll giggle. Vanish! Knocked out. Vanish! Uh-oh.
Must be losing my touch.
I didn't think it would take me out. Finish! Does that guy get back up? No. Finish! Those count as guard dogs? I don't think so. Deactivate the magic field to proceed further. Yeah. I bet I have to kill the dog, the thingies. Meow, 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 meow. All right, let's see how hard this is.
Must be losing my touch.
Come here, bruh. Oh, I see. It continues going up the longer I am in combat. Vanish. Excuse me. I'm a ninja, bruh. This isn't that bad, or not as unfun as I thought it was going to be. Oops. Killed that dog. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Don't turn around, please. I'm invisible. No one can see me. Not a hide and send word. Hey, I found it. That was easy.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Affirmative.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
We go. Bam, bam, bing. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Help. Excuse me. I think I'm going the wrong way. Said to the northwest. That's the northwest. Excuse me. Does he turn back around? Oh god. He does. Murder! Door open! Retreat! Where am I going? Frickin' El Giggle, my man. Is this Metal Gear Solid? Nothing personal, kid.
Must be losing my touch.
I don't know why I thought that wouldn't aggro him. Wait, is our threat meter gone? Oh no, right, it's right there, right in front of me. LOL, LOL. LOL.
Must be losing my touch.
So loud. Don't turn around, Billy. I'm invisible. I'm a ninja, bruh. You literally can't catch me, dog. Yo, dog. What good? Black Mage gameplay. Yep.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
Who failed this
What
mission,
news from
chat?
our comrades?
Show yourself, coward.
They stand at the ready.
Excellent.
My mom sucks at
Then
this
let
game.
the fireworks begin.
Stupid bitch. You look so mad. Grr. A few moments later, at the rear of Ilsabart's contingent supply caravan. Do you maybe do all those Blue Mage quests when I literally never played Blue Mage? You know, I used to play Call of Duty campaign levels for my dad when he was too bad to beat them.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
Hello?
Wait! Something's coming!
How do you know? Doggies.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
This guy's got a super shotgun, bro. Time to kill some dogs, baby. Hello? In the coming battle, we'll fight as John Souls.
Fighters! Protect the others!
That's me. How come I'm killing mine the slowest? Boom. 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 And boom.
A brief respite, but stay alert.
Okay. Wait, they're only knocked out. Slash
Keep the
me
carriages
kills them
safe.
while they're on the ground.
What impeccable timing!
No one said you could
Fear
talk.
not, friends! The savior of Ishgard is here!
Stop. Stop it. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. As you can see, I'm weaving through the battlefield right now. As the
A
protagonist.
fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
Bro, why are they so fucking
Go on
loud?
ahead. We'll hold the line.
He's in my ear, dog.
We're the only ones still struggling.
Yeah.
So
True.
we put our backs into it then. I've been itching for a good scrap.
What am I doing? That guy died after I cast my 3.5 second spell on him. Don't die, Billy. Killing dogs and killing people. Help! Ooh! Better stand still while I blow you up, bitch. And boom! Oh, you're not dead.
You lot all right back there?
Yeah, we good, dog.
We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that?
Yes, I heard that, Billy.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Okay. Meanwhile, on the front line. Oh! Yeah, fucking kill his ass.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Drew.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Literally Batman. He's Dragon Man, dude. Dragon Man's. Jumper of dragons.
That I did.
Hey, it's this guy. Get him, punch lady. Oh, shit. I'm not scared of the Garlean lieutenants.
That's Vigilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
Why?
There's no end to them.
It's me. I'm here, guys.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm here. Check out my tie. I'm the Joker, baby.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
I'm the Joker, baby. I will say
We have
the
them
bot
now. Forward.
like the I don't even know what to call this. The instance boss fights that they had in Shadowbringers are kind of cool, actually, a little bit. So if this was anything like those, this should be fun or cool at least. Hi, Blizzard. I'll tank them all. Oops. I did it.
Right! Let them have it!
Oi, mate. Where's this shit?
As a raging bull!
Who the fuck are you, dog? I'm gonna die. Fire! I'm a wizard, dog. That's all you guys need to know.
That's her, Vergilion.
Oh, hey, what's up? It's the mouse.
Do not fall behind!
Okay. Wait, no! Is she doing a move that I couldn't see? This doesn't seem fair, I must admit. Can we do it? Oh, we got it. This bitch is tough. I like how they all moved for me because I'm the black mage. I'll giggle. Thanks. My man.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm good, dog. Ah! Why are you guys stopping? You fucking bitch. I was already standing here.
Kneel or die!
Dude, I seriously thought I was in Discord for a second with all of that. Hey, what's up?
Kneel! Kneel!
Okay. Fine. I'll move. I don't think I got it. Nope. I'm trash. I'm glad she didn't scream in my ear. Too slow. Hello? Why do I give a shit about this guy's door?
Tremble before the sun!
Okay, Dad.
May your screams fill the air!
Yep. What's happening? I did it! Guys, I did it! Oh my god! We killed the Empire! Oh, she was doing a ritual.
A worthy adversary. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death.
What?
Sadu Hatun,
I helped.
That was the last of them.
It's not blackface.
The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
Depot.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades.
Word?
And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Double word? Ah, Satan Town. Evil Satan Man Town of mind control and slavery. Storm.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
Emmett was an old emperor, right? Pretty sure he was. He was a Garlean.
800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here.
He's the first, yeah.
Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
Detroit.
In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth. Freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Oh.
The chosen forsaken.
So colorful. Why do they walk like this? What the fuck is this?
In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution.
An aetheryte. They have aetherytes here? Kappa.
How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum?
He cheated.
Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
He cheated.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone.
But you know the truth.
Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
What does that even mean? Better to be dead than that cold? Life is hard. True.
Not so much as a whisper.
Guru, especially as a streamer, chat.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
Her buzz day and night with activity, aye.
Aye.
Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
What's the crystal on his forehead for?
Surely
I don't remember.
They cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp.
Style.
If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
Drew.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Garlemald 2.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps.
Mudgo.
But enough of this. To work, everyone.
They typically can't cast magic, which is why they use Magitech. Oh. So he's a cheater. This guy's freaking cheating, bud. Fucking cheating ass bitch. I'm done. I'm done. Good stream. Thanks for watching it. John Souls, the level 82 Black Mage. I'm probably gonna finish the story off stream, but I will be streaming again when we raid and stuff in like a month or whenever it comes out. So that should be fun. I don't have the my throat hurts really bad. I only fucking talked for like 10 hours or however long this stream was. I can't do it. I don't want to skip through everything either, so. But it was fun. And we will return in Raid Town. I gotta clean my glasses. Any news on the Minecraft hardcore server? Yeah, there won't be any news on that until it happens, so. But I'm working on it. Or we are working on it. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.